Horror Planet, where horror memories live. Dread Central, where horror stories are. Book 2. Abby was an aspiring writer who had just landed a publishing deal for her first horror novel. She was thrilled to be able to share her work with the world and couldn't wait to see it in print. The book was set on a boat, and it followed a group of friends as they sailed into uncharted waters. But as they ventured deeper into the unknown, they discovered that they were not alone. Something sinister was lurking in the shadows, and it was out for blood. As Abby was writing the book, strange things started happening. She would hear creaking noises coming from her apartment, even though she lived on the top floor. She would also find puddles of water on her kitchen floor, even though there were no leaks. One day, she received a package in the mail. It was a manuscript of her book, but it was different from the one she had written. The characters had changed, and the story had taken a dark turn. She couldn't explain it, but she felt like someone had tampered with her work. She tried to brush it off and continued working on her book. But the strange occurrences only intensified. She would wake up in the middle of the night to find that her computer had turned on by itself and that the cursor was moving across the screen, as if controlled by someone else. One night, as she was working on her book, she heard a faint whisper behind her. She turned around but saw nothing. She continued writing, but the whisper grew louder, and she felt like something was breathing down her neck. She turned around again, and this time she saw a ghostly figure standing behind her. It was a woman in a white dress, and she had a look of pure terror on her face. Abby tried to scream, but no sound came out. The figure vanished, but Abby knew that she wasn't alone. She could feel the presence of something evil in the room with her. She quickly packed up her things and left the apartment, never to return again. The book was published, and it became a bestseller. But Abby knew that the story she had written was not entirely her own. It was as if someone, or something, had taken control of her mind and had used her words to bring a terrifying tale to life. She never wrote another horror story again, and she made sure to steer clear of boats.